Why does a woman's birth canal need to be cut through an incision during the process? After watching the whole process, we realize that the pain women suffer during labor is not as easy as we think. First of all, in order for a woman to give birth to a baby, she usually needs to go through 3 stages: dilatation, delivery of the fetus, and expulsion of the placenta. The first stage is the dilatation of the uterus. During this stage, the woman needs to experience strong and frequent contractions, and there's a certain amount of pain associated with them. The first stage is not complete until the uterine opening is fully dilated to about 10 centimeters. The second stage is the delivery of the baby. As the baby moves toward the opening of the birth canal, the baby's head presses down on the pelvis. This pressure affects the muscles and tissues around the rectum, causing the woman to feel a strong urge to have a bowel movement. And that's just the physical effects. That's where the heartbreaking part comes in. The moment the baby's head reaches the opening of the birth canal, the woman's pain reaches its peak. However, the width of a woman's birth canal is about 2 to 3 centimeters. The baby's head is already about 10 centimeters wide. If the birth canal doesn't expand to 10 centimeters, the baby may get stuck in the birth canal. To avoid excessive perineal tearing or to protect the baby in the birth canal, the doctor may consider performing an episiotomy. Local anesthesia is given before the procedure. A vertical or oblique incision is made in the perineum. This will widen the birth canal and help the baby to pass through it. Once the labor is complete, the third stage is the expulsion of the placenta. With contractions, the placenta is slowly pushed away from the uterine wall until it is expelled from the body. However, if the placenta cannot be expelled on its own, you may have to go through the manual expulsion of the placenta, which is even more painful than labor. It feels like a tree being uprooted. Although the birth canal has been anesthetized locally, you can still feel the needle and thread passing through the flesh. It makes you feel a little bit scared. That's why your mom not only showed great courage and perseverance, but also endured unimaginable pain so that you could be born into this world. That's something a man can never experience.